Hello everyone, welcome to the human layer. In our last video, we created a Google Chrome extension which blocks the sites, named Site Blocker, with the help of a Google Anti-Gravity IDE. Today I am going to cover something different. I am going to showcase how Bolt.new, it's a AI browser-based AI tool where you can create websites within with a very minimal prompt. So we will explore this particular tool today. So before even moving further, let's understand what is a Bolt.new in detail, like what is their subscription tier. So they have a daily limit of 300k tokens available for a free tier, and 1 million tokens per month as capped. And also they have a pro plan where you have a $25 10 million tokens this particular month you get. So it has a more details, public and private projects, and many more you can see here, up to 1 million web requests. And it's not just this, it is more advanced. You can connect to many applications from this particular application. Let's suppose you're building a app which require a database requirement. So if you are aware of Superbase, it's a PostgreSQL provider where it provides a database, dedicated database for you, and you can connect to that directly from here, so that the Bolt.new can capable of directly connecting to that Superbase, and whatever the data entry and input you are taking from your users will be saved in the DB simply. So for hosting, they already integrated the Netlify here, so that you can directly deploy your application from here. And these all are actually pro versions, I would say, kind of. So even the Figma, integrate Figma to impact your designs. So if you have a design mockups ready in Figma, you can actually convert them into a real UI UX from this particular tool. And also you can deploy a code with the help of GitHub. Okay, this is another thing. Let's move on. Let's build something interesting. So why this tool is really helpful if you want to quickly make a websites for any small projects. If you have any idea you want to build, you can take a help of this tool and build it and see how actually the output will be. So today we will build something, a prevention website for preventing some diseases, I would say. A simple, if you see I'm asking to create a public health awareness website, just to title it Prevent, Detect and Protect. Okay, focused early on health screenings. I'm not giving more content because as it is a AI based, so it understands what the content to be here. Okay, let's click on build now. So this tool is actually limited with as I am in a free version, I will be limited with how much 300k per tokens limit today. Okay, also let's understand what models this particular tool is actually having currently. So it has a Sonnet 4.5, so currently it's active even in for the free tier people. But for Haiku 4.5, if you see the description here, it is a fast lightweight model optimized for speed and cost efficiency. And they do have a Opus 4.5. So these models are actually a pro models. So if you are in a pro usage, then only these models will be enabled for you. And this model is capable of enhanced reasoning and coding capabilities. And they also giving a warning that increased the token usage compared to other models. Okay, so they also given some progress that what is the speed and intelligence and token usage. So if you see, this model's token usage is very less, and even high-cost models. Okay, so meanwhile let's also understand what other things they do have. Okay, I have already discussed about this. They do have their own, if you are in a pro version, then you can actually look for the analytics on your website as well. Like you can integrate the analytics so that monitor how this particular website is actually performing, how many people are regularly visiting, is from which regions, etc, etc. Okay, I'm not sure about these dynamic reasoning. Okay, this is actually for paid account, so that so you can dig deep, you can go for multi-level of prompting, and you can fix the bugs while developing a website. It may end up it may end up adding bugs into it. Let's suppose if at all there is some issue, it's unable to resolve, then you have to ask another prompt by saying okay, fix this. So that's where maybe this particular functionality will be handy. Okay, let's move on. Okay, it created a website already. Let's see how it looks. Okay, it already given title as prevent, detect and protect, early healthcare screening saves lives. Okay, see, it given the very meaningful message, because based on the prompt we given, it is very clear. Based on the title only, it understands okay what content to be given. So it is clearly saying why early screening matters. As a one section it created 50% lives with early detection, etc., etc. And it also explaining the power of prevention. Essential health screenings, what everyone has to undergo is a cancer screening, heart health, diabetes screening, mental health, general awareness, all generic things. But how beautifully it given, see. And it also describing from 20 to 30 years what tests they need to be performed regularly, 40 to 50 and 60 plus. This is very nice looking website. Let's suppose if you want to take this particular website into your local machine and you want to modify something, because you are actually end up with the token limits for sure. Let's see how many tokens this actually used today. Let me refresh the session here. So out of 300k, we already consumed 50% of the tokens for just one prompt. Okay, so let's not ask more because I like the way I like the look and feel of this particular site. Let's suppose if you want to download into your local machine, it's very simple. So just click here and export to download. Okay, it's as simple as that. Okay, I have another project here. Let me move them. Okay, I'm going to just unpack this. I'm just opening this particular code in the VS Code editor. Okay, let's try to install. Before you even understand, let's see how it is using Vite here. You can clearly see, if you're not aware of Vite is a build agent for many front-end libraries like Angular, React, Vue.js, Next.js, many more. So I'm going to do npm install so that my node modules, whatever the packages it listed, will be gets installed. See. Okay, it installed already 65 packages. Now I'm just going to run this once with npm run dev command. Let's see what exactly. See, whatever you're seeing here, everything is in your local PC now. So early detections. It's very simple. Now you can directly use this UI where if you want in your personal application, right? Because it's created. Why I'm explaining this, because our motto is actually building a full-fledged ERP solution for hospital. While the time of that we may end up using for small user interfaces, we may pick from Gemini. For few we may pick from ChatGPT. For few we will actually use Bolt.new, and I'm going to cover a few more tools in the upcoming videos there also, so that these are actually powerful tools for building user interface. But GPT, Gemini is also powerful, but there we will actually use for database and creating a backend APIs, but not the front end. For the front end, these tools are actually very good at designing the UI. So that's why I'm covering these tools first before actually moving into a direct developing a ERP series. If you have any doubts, please comment it out. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Have a nice day.